upon a time, a little girl was sent to an institution before she was 1 year old because of her super intelligence. She would learn many new things there, like how to walk and how to speak. It was then that she was introduced to games as well. She was made to play many games they called intelligence tests, but they were so boring that she didn't enjoy them no matter who she played with. And then, after 2 years had passed, she was reunited with a woman whom she was told was her mother, as well as a boy who was 7 years older than her. The boy told the adults whatever they wanted to hear, and grinned at everyone with a fake, empty smile. The girl said to him the first words she had spoken in a long, long time. "You seem so empty."
So, you want to play a game? Who's Sora?
Blank. Blank does not. Blank does not.
Oh dear, you must have had a really bad dream. I'll bring you a glass of warm milk. Does that sound okay?
No! He was with me! He's always been with me! That's why...
Shiro!
It's cold.
Master, that's where you were. Dolly was panicking and said that you ran off somewhere, so I was wondering what could have happened.
Jibril,
Yes? Can I help you with something?
tell me the names of your masters.
Huh? Is this some sort of game? I don't know why you would...
Answer me!
You are my only master.
Then who was it that made me your master?
Well, it was you, of course.
Then who told Stephanie to fall in love with them?
It was you, Mistress Shiro.
Who found out about the Eastern Federation's games?
You, Mistress Shiro, with the help of what Dolly's grandfather left behind. It was all you. I was charmed by your unparalleled brilliance right from the beginning. That's why I decided to obey you, Master.
Obey me?
Yes. Only you, Mistress Shiro, Queen of Elkia and representative of humanity.
So she's saying that there was somebody else besides her?
But there's no sign of this somebody. I expanded my range of inquiry to the entire city in addition to the castle to no avail.
Yeah. No one in the protest demonstration seems to know anything about him either.
Yes, I was afraid of that. It seems as though Master must have played a game with someone unbeknownst to us. She then lost, and had her memories altered.
That's impossible! There's no one who could... The Eastern Federation!
Yes, they are capable of that. Master? Let's play a game.
A game?
Yes, we can just bet the false memories that have been implanted inside you. Okay, miss?
False memories?
And I know it's very rude to ask of you, but would you please lose? All right then, that's a check.
False memories. But they seem so real. Are they true or not? Is that why they're disappearing?
Shiro, they say anyone can change their fate. Wonder if that's true.
They're all disappearing.
If someone decides they want to fly, will they suddenly sprout wings? I don't think so. You can't change what you are, you just change how you do things.
Sora?
You have to make your own way. You have to create a way to fly even while you stay the same. That's how you survive. Let's think of something together, okay? A way to give you wings. No need to hurry.
They're all fake memories. All of them. Lies. If they disappear, I'll feel... You're... blank?
Master?
Blank does not. Blank doesn't! Blank does not! Blank does not lose!
Why, did you win, Mistress Shiro?
He's real! Sora is real! I know he's real!
Shiro. Master, please calm down.
He is real!
Just slow down, Master. Try to think through this logically.
You're right. I mean, it absolutely does make more sense to think he doesn't exist, but somehow I feel in my heart that he really does.
But, Dolly, he doesn't.
Besides, I couldn't imagine you losing, so it must be something else.
Steph!
Then where is he?
Yeah! He's gotta be here somewhere! There must be some reason why this happened. Some reason why we can't remember.
Come now, you're being ridiculous. This doesn't make sense.
Hey, guys! What did we do yesterday?
Yesterday?
I was busy dealing with the demonstrations. After that, you played a game in the throne room.
That was the day before yesterday, the 19th. Let me rephrase my question. Do you remember where you were 2 nights ago?
Okay, let's see. Now think, what was I doing the night before last? Well,
I can't remember.
Right, none of us can.
Huh?
Now let me see.
Well, this is different.
Well, Steph, do you like this or not?
Excuse me? How am I supposed to respond to that exactly?
You don't like it? Even though I made you fall in love with me?
Not really.
So you're saying that someone other than you must have told her to fall in love with them, right?
Yes. It was my brother Sora who told her that.
Okay, but didn't you already decide that he existed without this test?
Yeah, that's right. So why did you just totally grope me if you already knew that?
I, wanted to be sure. Thanks a lot, Steph. You were a big help.
Oh, sure.
Then let's think hard about this. If Sora actually exists somewhere, then how could he have disappeared?
He wasn't just taken away. Our memories of both him and the last day and a half have all vanished too.
A large-scale magic spell could conceivably do something like that, but it would have left some traces of being cast.
What if it was a game?
A game?
What if the rules are altering our perception of reality? It's possible because of the pledges.
If the game involved humanity's representative, then I suppose it's possible that the rules would be able to affect the entire race. But it shouldn't work on Jabril, should it?
No, because Sora's my master now. He should be my representative too. We can assume I'm under the same effects as well.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. But if that's the case, then what kind of game are we talking about?
I don't know. But I know what Sora said to me.
You know that I believe in you. Shiro, never forget the two of us are always one.
Sora would never leave me all by myself. So...
Shiro, where are you? You're still there, right, Shiro?
Sora?
Huh?
Would you just hold on to me somewhere? Anywhere that I can still feel? I'm losing my mind in here.
Shiro?
It's time to use every last brain cell I've got. What's really going on here? Come on, Sora trusted me with this. I've got to try and use all the memories I still have. Sora said that we're always together, so he must be here somewhere. And he said that the game is always won before it even begins. He was trying to prepare me for this. He told me the two of us are not like comic book heroes. No! I've got to think harder! Harder! He said he was going to get the last piece we needed. Get the piece we need? Then this game is to get us something we need before we can face the Eastern Federation. A tool? A strategy? An observer? An elf? He's going to get an elf! But how? Challenge Elvengard? Kurumi? No, Kurumi doesn't believe in Sora. She'd never agree to help us. What if the game was to steal each other's being?
Shiro!
A game to steal each other's existence?
That's right. These 32 stones collectively make up your existence. They're individually numbered and ranked in order of importance. Their priority is assigned to them by your subconscious. So in other words, neither of us can consciously know which of these stones constitutes which part of ourselves until our opponent has taken it away. What importance does your subconscious place on that elf next to you? Or your arms, legs, nerves, or memories for that matter? In the end, your very existence is taken and no one will even realize that you're there. In other words, you'll disappear.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh. Pledge number 5. The challenge party has the right to decide the rules of the game. If you don't like it, the game is off. What do you say?
Kurumi?
Theo, you realize this man is saying that he's willing to bet humanity's race peace. We can't simply ignore that. Look, honestly, I was sort of hoping that we'd be able to possibly reconcile after what happened.
Oh, we can reconcile. But to do that, first you gotta trust me and give me that elf.
You know that's not gonna happen.
I guess you're right.
What exactly are you betting?
Let's say the winner gets the right to make 2 demands of the loser. One could, for example, make the results of the game eternal, erasing the other's existence permanently. Then they could alter the memories of the loser's partner to make them their ally instead.
So then, what you want to do here is bet not only our partners, but our existence as well?
That's right.
You are just insane.
Well then, since I'm apparently out of my mind already, I'll go ahead and impose one more important rule.
Sora?
Master? Shiro, are you feeling okay?
Sora! Jibril,
How can I help you, Master?
in a game, could you steal someone else's existence?
No, I don't think you could. It's only possible in a fake world like the one we used to play Word Chain.
What if an elf helped you?
An elf? Those disgusting little forest creatures? Why, during the Great War, I easily destroyed one of their capital cities. They're nothing but
could
weak...
you?
I suppose it is possible. Gross and weak as they are, those animals do have some small measure of skill when it comes to constructing complicated spells, at least.
Then what you're saying is that this Sora guy managed to erase his own existence by playing this game?
Yes.
But if he's been erased, then wouldn't it mean the game's over and he's already lost? What else could it mean otherwise?
Yeah, that's true. If he won, he would exist and we wouldn't be worrying about this in the first place.
What if it was neither of those?
Huh?
You think the game's still being played now?
Mm-hmm.
That can't be.
Jibril, see if you can detect any magic in this room.
I understand, Master.
I woke up here, in this room. Even though my brother and I sleep somewhere else, this is where I woke up. Sora always said he would never leave me alone.
You're right. Magic is being used here. But I can't tell from what exactly.
Okay, we just have to search everywhere until we can find something.
Oh dear, you just tripped over literally nothing, Dolly. You aren't obligated to embarrass yourself.
How'd that happen? Something was there.
An Othello disc?
That says 3 in the elf language. Why are there discs but no board?
Because they haven't been played yet. If they're still here, then I can play.
Yeah, but even if that's the case, all we have here are 2 sets of 3 discs. There isn't any way for us to know if we're playing black or white.
It's simple. Sora said that we're one. The 2 of us are one player, and I'm still participating in this game.
This rule is very important. Each of our partners will play in the game as well. If one of us can't continue to play, our partner can play for us.
That's why I still kept some memories.
Then can you see it? The playing board?
I can't, but I know what Sora would do next.
What is this? You're deliberately trying to lose, aren't you?
Nope. I've set it up so I can still win like this.
How he would lead his opponent on.
What happened? Are these your memories? Does that mean you're making me steal your memories to prove that you're not using the magic abilities of another race to win games?
That's not such a bad answer.
How he would tell me what he wants.
Now he can't continue the game. I won then, I guess.
Then why is the game still here?
Huh? What is going on? Shouldn't the match have ended? There's 3 left. What parts of Sora do they represent?
How he would deceive his opponent. And then how he'd be able to win. Sora, you're amazing. Nobody would be able to figure this out. Nobody but us. Now I understand. I know what parts of you are contained in these fists. 3. The way to win this game. 2. The absolute faith you have in your little sister. And the last one. Everything I am to you. Now, please, come back to me! Sora!
Shiro. Okay, you can punch me if you want. Give me your best shot. Let me have it. Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sora, I should have come sooner.
I can't believe I actually forgot my master.
I'm still so confused.
Kurumi, please wake up. Kurumi, can you hear me? Oh, say something.
Now then. Since I'm the victor, it is time for me to make my demands.
Please, I beg you, you can do whatever you want with me. Just don't hurt Kurumi.
Yeah, whatever. Demand number 1.
Please, no!
We keep a copy of the memories we stole from each other and return the originals.
Huh? Kurumi!
Wait, what's going on?
They each get to keep the memories they took from one another, but they get their own memories back as well. Now, Kurumi and Sora know everything about each other, so there's no need for distrust. In other words, they can work together without having to wonder about what the other's motivations are. This is the last piece that he had been looking for.
Demand number 2. I want you, Elf. Feel. I'm going to reserve the right to alter your memories as I please.
What?
Don't worry. It's fine, Phil. He only wants one thing from us. If I'm not mistaken, you need us to spy for you.
Yeah, you got it. Sounds like we're both on the same wavelength already.
But spies? What does he want us to spy on?
Oh, I'll tell you later. After seeing what was in your head, I changed my mind about you. You can count on me.
You're amazing, Sora.
Aren't I? Tell me how proud you are of your big brother. Come on, don't be shy now.
So proud of you. You're my hero.
Oh, shucks. When you put it like that, it really makes me blush. Oh!
Master?
Shiro, are you ready to do this?
Yeah. I'll be standing by. Any time is okay.
Phil.
Kurumi.
Oh my god, I was so scared! I'm never doing that again!
What's wrong with them? Are they okay?
They like to put on such a tough show all the time. But they have a sensitive side, too.
We
shan't allow you to fight the Eastern Federation!
Do our lives mean nothing to you?
Come on, you moron! We know you're working with the Federation!
So, this is nice sitting all together like this, but why are we here again?
You remember what I told you after we won yesterday. Demand number 2. I want you, Elf. Feel. I'm gonna reserve the right to alter your memories as I please.
What?
If I'm not mistaken, you need us to spy for you.
You want spies?
The reason we bet Humanity's race piece is because if we did it, it would make you, Miss Kurumi, spy of the Elven Guard, come out of hiding. And when you did, we could beat you in a game.
You thought that if you could somehow give your memories to me during the game, you could bring me over to your side without using the pledges to force me. However, even though I agreed to help you, I didn't see anything in your memories that would lead me to believe that you can beat the Eastern Federation. Are you sure you can do it?
I said I could, didn't I? Anyway, I've brought the lot of you here for a very particular reason. Before we go any further, there's something we must do. This next step is crucial to us fighting together.
What is it?
This sounds bad.
Let's get intimate! Yeah!
I'm Kurumi Zell. Nice to meet you.
That's it?
Just your name?
Don't you have anything else to add?
Sorry. That's all I want to say.
She's 18 years old, which is the same as me, 158 centimeters tall. Her measurements from the top
stop!
are...
That's not fair!
And her bras are padded, so she's actually a size...
Fine, stop! I'll do it for real, just shut up! But it doesn't make any sense to do my introduction before you hear Feels first.
Why, hello there, everyone. I'm Feel Nilvelyn. And all of you except that hideous demon over there can feel free to simply call me Feel if you like.
Why, it seems you've already become prejudiced against me. Have I done something to offend you, my dear?
Let's see. I suppose it might have a little something to do with the hundreds of thousands of my people slaughtered by the hands of a certain filthy flugel during the Great War. Or something like that.
Defendant Jibril, your plea?
Goodness, I don't know what to say. See, this is what happens when forest creatures learn magic. If you dumb little animals hadn't put an anti-flight spell over your city, I never even would have noticed you. Your little trick brought nothing but tragedy. I fell out of the sky and got a big ouchie on my head, you know? It's not my fault that you all ended up dying for putting me in a cranky mood.
Judgment, the defendant Jibril is guilty.
Oh, poop!
Okay, since we're gonna work together, I don't want any hard feelings. What could Jibril do to help you forgive her?
Okay, I'm afraid that's a very difficult question for me.
Hey, Feel. We're going to need her power for Sora's plan to work. Could you do it for me, at least?
All right. How about you lick my feet and say, please forgive me, milady Feel, and then I'll consider pardoning you. Huh? What's this?
You long-eared, tree-hugging mongrels certainly are cocky, considering how pitifully weak and easy to kill you are.
And the verdict? Jibril is guilty.
Ah! What? No! I seriously have to lick this gross little monster's hooves?
Serve your sentence.
Okay. This is the biggest pile of bull crap, but if that's my master's order, then I have to obey. Please forgive me, my lady Feel.
Since you're so pathetic, I suppose I must.
Wow, that went better than I thought.
My master! Licking this vulgar forest turd's feet and having to apologize is surely the ultimate humiliation. And yet why? Why, when I think that I'm doing it because you ordered me to, does it excite me so? Tell me, master, reveal this
Who at this blank that they're capable of doing this to a flugel?
Excuse me?
Huh?
If we're talking about hard feelings, then I have my share too. That girl used elven magic to cheat against me, and I'm still super pissed off about it!
It's your fault for being a sucker.
Ah!
Upon closer inspection, maybe he's just a bully. Feel is my childhood best friend. But to be specific, she's also my owner.
Huh?
The Kingdom of Elvengard is a democracy, but despite that fact, they maintain a social hierarchy and promote the control of lower-ranked races. To put it bluntly, their society revolves around a slave system.
Huh? You mean Kurumi is...
That's right. My family has been slaves of the Nilvelyn nobility since my great-grandfather's era. I was born and raised among elves. The Nilvelyn is one of the most famous families in Elvengard and has served in the Senate for generations. But Feel never seemed to care about my position.
Are you hungry?
Feel, please don't be so nice to me anymore. If you treat a slave like me as a friend, then you might get in trouble. But she did treat me as a friend.
That doesn't bother me.
Of course, in public she can't allow herself to show any signs of it.
To be honest, I think the whole idea of slavery is rather cruel and unnecessary.
Since the last head of the family passed away about a year ago, Phil is now their de facto leader. So from the perspective of society, our relationship has become even more complicated.
Wait a minute, Phil. Does that mean you're an acting Senate member now? And since you're sort of plotting in secret to free the slaves, wouldn't that make you guilty of treason?
Huh?
I know, right? It's like a huge deal!
Yeah, a huge deal you were actually able to follow all that.
Oh my god, I'm gonna pound you! Are you sure you're okay with this, Phil? I mean, considering your position, aiding us could lead to the destruction of Elvengard society as you know it. Oh yes, I've already thought this through, and I'm okay with anything so long as Kurumi doesn't get hurt. I honestly don't care in the slightest what happens to my family or that kingdom, because they're a bunch of stuck-up pricks who can all die in rotten hell. Wow, Phil, that's a bit harsh, don't you think? Kurumi's all I care about, and I need to keep her very close because she cries whenever I'm not around. I don't cry! I've never cried in my life!
Dude, when you lost that battle against me for the crown, you were bawling like a little baby.
I did nothing of the sort! I did not cry! I had something in my eye! I was afraid that would happen. Don't listen to them! I didn't cry!
Just because you've known me since I was a baby doesn't mean you can treat me like a kid forever, you know!
Kurumi tries to push herself too hard. Oh, there.
She seems kind of more like her nanny than her best friend.
Anyway, enough of this crap. It's the Eastern Federation we've got to start worrying about now, alright? After their ruler, the Shrine Priestess, came to power, they became the third largest country in the world in less than 50 years. No one knows how great a threat they truly pose. Also troubling is their mysterious blood destruction ability. Have you thought of some sort of plan to deal with that?
I'm on it, but first, if we're gonna fight together, it's crucial that we be on better terms with each other. We need to strengthen our bonds as friends. And the hands-down best way to do that...
I'm not gonna take a bath with you, so forget it.
But how did you figure out my plan? No.
Give me a break. Did that idiot seriously forget that he gave me all his memories? Too bad we walked all this way.
Kurumi, it is very important to have a good rapport with the people you'll be teaming up with.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Yes, that's correct. In the world we came from, a land called Japan, there was a traditional ritual for getting to know each other. Hanging out while naked! I haven't used the pledges to force your will in my favor. Thus, my only hope is to rely on the ways of traditional culture.
Seems to me that all you're relying on is worldly desires and ulterior motives.
Jibril, please explain our ways to the girl.
Ahem. The concept of carousing while naked dates to the Japanese Civil Wars when So as you can see, because both the ancient Romans and the modern Japanese shared this unique concept of a public bath, the comics became an unlikely hit and its popularity grew nationwide.
Do you understand now, Kurumi?
I'm not even sure what we're talking about anymore.
Don't worry about it. I'll just go ahead and refuse for you, all right?
What?
This is what Kurumi is really trying to say. She doesn't want to take a bath because she's self-conscious about her tiny boobies.
Oh my god!
Oh, it's fine, Kurumi. Don't worry. A woman's worth is not determined by such itty-bitty trivial things.
Fine, I'll get in the bath! If I do that, then you'll get off my back, right?
Yeah, baby!
Don't we have any shampoo that isn't so weird and degrading to use? Kurumi, what were you so worried about? Your figure's just fine.
You wouldn't know because I wear baggy clothes.
Master, did you predict that something like this would happen?
But of course. Milady Phil, is the magic you're using on Kurumi an illusion, or did she actually grow some tatas in the last 20 minutes?
Huh? Kurumi, he figured it out. I think it's rude to be using magic like this when we're supposed to be bearing our true selves. But you said something about an alteration yourself?
How gracious of you to ask! Is it possible to turn me into a girl? What? Then I too would be able to bond with you ladies without worrying about the social barriers.
What are you doing? Stop it!
I sure can.
Well, let's get cracking!
But it's permanent, so I won't be able to turn you back. Is that okay?
Unacceptable.
Well, they certainly seem energetic, don't they? And it's delightful to think that there's still some humanity foolish enough to challenge us. Wouldn't you agree, Ino?
Wholeheartedly, my lady.
We shall soon see how well their brash demeanor serves them. You two have but one responsibility. I hope you are well prepared, Izuna.
Hey, Sora! We didn't even get a chance to talk today. Oh, where the heck did he disappear to now? Sora? Huh? Wow, so your strategy is to read books in the dark? Super awesome plan.
Honestly, this is Shiro's area of expertise. It's pretty beyond me. I'm just here to keep her company. So in the meantime, I'm just reviewing today's bath.
If you're expecting me to get all flustered like that Steph weirdo, it's not gonna happen!
Too late. You're blushing, and you've assumed the stance of a Steph. You came to ask me if I think we can win or not, didn't you?
Yes, I suppose I did. I've reviewed your memories closely, and from what I've seen, all your victories have been extremely close calls. Like I said earlier, this time you're fighting the Eastern Federation. You can't rely on chance. One misstep and you're doomed. I don't think that you can win the same way again.
Okay, so I'll just have to avoid making any missteps.
Can you honestly be sure that you won't make a single mistake?
No, that's impossible. If it were just me, I'd screw up for sure. But see, blank is a whole different matter.
Huh?
If I make a mistake, Shiro pulls through. That way, the two of us safeguard each other.
Oh.
What's the matter? Don't you want to be friends with me anymore, Kurumi?
That's not it at all. But if they find out about us and something bad happens to you, then I'd never forgive myself.
As long as we stick together, you don't have to worry about that.
Huh?
If I ever make a mistake, I know that you'll be there to help me out. Kurumi, it would be perfect if you were always by my side, looking out for any mistake I might make. Then I'd never have to worry about losing the person I love.
That thing you said just now? Did you get that from my memories?
Maybe.
Anyway, the point you're trying to make is that I wouldn't be doubting you so much if I could see your sister's memories along with yours. I get it. You've really found your wings, haven't you? Hey, Shiro, they say anyone can change their fate.
Wonder if that's true.
It's a little cheesy and all, but I think the sentiment is nice. You should be proud of yourself.
Shut up!
It must be hard to have such a talented sister. You've got your pride to think of. Don't let it get you down, big bro.
Get out of here already! If you stay in Elkia too long, people will talk.
Tomorrow's the day, isn't it?
Huh?
I want you to know I'll be rooting for humanity.
Of course you will. You're human too, you dummy.
Here he comes! You have come on, asshole! Bastards like you don't deserve the crowd!
I can't believe we're just leaving through the front gate like this! You two must be insane! Can't you see that people are rioting?
Oh, I can see it. I started it after all.
What do you mean by that?
Well, looks like they made room for us, so no worries. Let's head off, shall we? First up, to visit Izuna's house.
Let's go!
What? Why are you ignoring me?
Welcome. We have been expecting you. Now then, while the game is being prepared, we ask that you please wait here.
Okay, but don't forget to let the audience in. You're still feeling up to this, right, Shiro?
All green here.
And how about you, Jabril?
I am an ultimate weapon. How I feel has no relevance to the situation. Simply say the word, and I will most graciously give you my all.
I don't feel too good.
Oh, by the way, Steph, remember that game we played where I threw rocks at those birds? Well, you still owe me something for losing that one. Hey, Jabril, can you keep the war beast from hearing what we're talking about for a little while?
Certainly. I can surround you and Dolly in a spirit barrier to keep the sound from getting out.
Alrighty then, Steph. I'm going to cast a very special spell on you.
Oh no, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Now, everyone, please take a seat in your designated booth. Before we begin today, allow me to review the contents of each party's pledge. The Eastern Federation bets everything it owns on the Lucia continent. And the Kingdom of Elkia bets its race peace. In other words, all the rights of humanity, their territory, and everything they possess is on the line. The game designated by the Eastern Federation is between our chosen representative and the two rulers of Elkia, along with their two attendants. The game will be conducted with these 5 players: Should the Eastern Federation win, as is our custom, it will demand that all memories regarding the contents of this game be forgotten by the members of the opposing party. This includes all of the players, as well as all humanity viewing the game. Also, the rules will not be explained until the game has begun. So then, once you hear the rules and decide you do not want to participate, the match will become null and void and your memories of it wiped. Are you absolutely certain you want to proceed?
Oh, yeah, sure. It all sounds great. But there are two things I want to make clear first. One, if we decide to default, all we lose are the memories of the game. If your true goal was to create some impossible game so that you could wipe us clean of our memories, you better give it up now. And two, if we catch you cheating during the game, it's grounds for an immediate loss. Well, that's one of the 10 pledges, so I'm sure I don't have to remind you, but I'll be watching.
Very well. I will interpret that as an agreement and ask that you state the pledge.
Ashente! Ashente, thank you.
Let's do this, Izuna.
I won't lose to losers, thank you.
Hey there, Izuna.
Yes, what now, please?
When's the last time you really had fun playing a game?
Now then, are all of you ready to begin?
Okay, Cheryl, don't let go of my hand.
You neither.
All right, let's start this game up.
I sense the presence of magic. Kurumizel, what's she doing here? And there's someone else.
Aw, you're trying to pretend you didn't notice, but I saw your ears move when you felt my magic.
Phew. It doesn't look like we'll be able to interfere with the game from here.
Yes, it's okay, I'm aware. What's more important is the fact that we're watching in the first place.
Right. So the Eastern Federation can't use any obvious cheats. Sora, I hope you know what you're doing.
So, he's sharing information with the elves then, little shit. You think you're quite clever, don't you, boy? But you're nothing more than a fool if you think the War Beast would allow you to beat us at our own game.
Are you sure we're really going to be okay? I have a feeling we might not win this one.
Come on, Steph. Do you need me to repeat what I told you earlier? Don't you remember why I said I needed to start that riot?
Could you please not answer my question with another question?
I need the people of Elkia to be angry because I don't want an audience who's sure that we can win this thing. The way it is now, everyone is watching us as hard as they can, making sure we don't lose on purpose. As a result, it's harder for the Eastern Federation to use obvious cheats. There's no more trusted observer than someone who suspects you.
How very crafty of you, Master.
I'm sure they're going to try to use as many tricks as they can. With their War Beast abilities at their disposal, we're going to need an observant audience to watch our backs. Victory will depend on how quickly we can react to the expected and unexpected, and how we can use both to our advantage. Jesus Christ.
Where in the world are we?
Well, I've never seen anything quite like this before. It's so loud and colorful. Master, where are you? Oh dear, Master, what's wrong with you?
We're all doomed. This is impossible. Sorry, Humanity's finished.
Are you freaking serious after all that smack talk?
I'm sorry. I didn't expect to be sent to Tokyo. I can't do anything here. It's our home, but we're the white team. But we can't help you. I'm sorry. Please handle this on your own. We can't do it. Please try to understand. I'm so sorry. Please forgive us.
What the hell?
Baby, the one I thought so amazing. You drove me crazy. I would've done it all for you, but then I seen that you fucking played me. Suddenly everything was hazy. Couldn't understand why my love wasn't fading. Girl, you made me contemplate it, sit and wait, and made myself start hating for everything I did and every single drink. Now I gotta think, why the fuck were we ever together? And realize, bitch, yeah, forever was never. I wanna give you something, so I wrote you this letter, trying to finish it off since we broke up that December. I don't wanna lose, I was meant to be a winner. Now I'm here standing while I'm holding my chin up. Memories of the bad me, giving you the finger, and all I can say, girl, is you just a big cunt.